Alright, what up, y'all? So, I was sitting back thinking, I had a car come through here a couple days ago, and charger, getting a wicker bill put on, and I didn't record not a single part of the install, so my bad on that. But it gave me a reason to use this thing, what they call these rivet guns. So gave me a chance to use this. I hadn't had it for probably like 5-6 months or something. The last time I used it was on what was it, a Yukon, getting the LED bar on the roof. But yeah. So I throw some pictures up of the wicker bill install. But I wanted to do a video of the install, but I legit just wasn't thinking about it at the time. So just to give you an idea of how these rivets work if you haven't used them before. So all it is it's basically a threaded insert. So you got this right here. You drill a hole into whatever you want to mount into, which in this case would have been the factory spoiler, and then you put this on the rivet gun, and this basically jams this on into the spoiler. So when you screw the new piece on, like, it'll screw into the plastic without having to deal with trying to thread plastic. So I'm gonna just show you what it'll look like on this. But you just get you a drill, make sure it's the same size as whatever, like the rivet piece you're trying to do. But drill your hole in something. Alright, so once you got your hole, make sure that this actually fits through, like so. I'm gonna do it from the other way. So once you got this in, all you do is squeeze this down, and you should see this part should kind of clamp down. So make sure I'm even, make sure this is focused. Alright, so change of plans. I think this piece was too thick, so this is a little thinner, a little bit closer to the size of the rivet for the spoiler, which I might need to get a bigger rivet. I'm just using the small ones because I don't want to waste the good ones. But you press down on this and you squeeze real tight, and it might take a few squeezes. And this, I can't pull it up, so what you do is you twist this knob right here. You twist this to get it loose. You see it's raising up some. Alright, so once you got that unscrewed, you are left with this rivet, so you can screw things in. And just so you can kind of understand what's going on, you see this is, you can slightly see it, but it balloons out when you squeeze the rivet down. So it basically sandwiches this in place so it won't come out. And whatever it is you're trying to screw in, you can thread it in and out as many times as you want without having to worry about the hole getting worn out and your screws not fitting. It's kind of like the T-nuts that people use in like speaker boxes, which go the reverse way, and kind of, they got like a little sharp teeth in them, so it kind of bites into the wood. So same idea, but you can use it in sheet metal. So quick little something. So yeah, quick little something. Maybe not the best example, but you get an idea of how this stuff works. So if you're looking to do a wicker bill install, you will need a rivet gun. They make different ones. This is like the most manual of rivet guns they got. So they got some automatic ones that work a lot better, but that one will work too. But you definitely need some rivets, a rivet gun, because the little thing that it comes with, you're not gonna want to use it. So get your rivet gun. But that's it. Still waiting on some more projects to come through later on this week. So I'll be back at y'all in a couple days. So I figure I'd go ahead and just waste one so y'all can actually see and get a better idea of what it does. So let's move this forward some. So yeah. You can screw it down a little bit more. So yeah. And what you get, just realized I'm recording this vertical, so my bad, y'all. But what you get is this part flared out, and it'll basically sandwich the sheet metal or whatever you rivet it into. It'll sandwich it in between the rivet, so it'll be this flat piece on the outside and this newly widened flat piece on the inside. So this is how it stays put and it doesn't go anywhere, because at this point now it's wide on both ends, like it's wider than the actual hole, so physically it just can't go through one way or the other. So that's how you get that permanent fit. But yeah, just in case y'all was wondering, I really hate that I'm recording this vertical, but yeah, so that's that.